Everyone wave. Hi, everyone. How's it going? Thanks for all those subs. Like, as soon as, like, Jen and Emma subbed, I was like, hey, thanks for doing that before the intros. And then just straight up, we had the Hype Goblin coming in with that third resub today. We got 5 months, 3 months. And there's a gift. Look at this. There's another one. You guys just slide into my DMs while we do intros to where you want those greater healing potions go into, because there's 4 to give out now. But without further ado, let's just get started. And there's 100 biddies for a luck point. Also, tell me where that goes, Alyssa. Thank you. Thanks, Satan. Thanks, Satan.
Thanks, Satan.
Thanks, Satan. Yeah, thanks. Y'all are doing this on purpose now.
That is very much a thanks, Obama, right?
Thanks, Jen. You tell us where those... Y'all just slide into my DMs or in chat and tell me where those goes while everyone goes around and introduces themselves and their characters. And, of course, the question that the DM is going to force us to answer today. Jen, kick us off, fam.
Hi, I'm Jen. I'm the DM. We're gonna go to a strip club today, and my question is, if you wanted to have any coffee in the world, if you like coffee, what would it be? If you don't like coffee, what kind of tea would you like?
Character or player?
Either or.
Okay.
Nice. So next up's Freddy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, sorry.
It's okay, babe.
I'm Freddy. I am playing Mahaman, the Air Genasi cleric, and definitely going with like a very strong to the point of being sludgy coffee with some sweetened condensed milk in it for both me and my character.
Nice. That is me. Hi, I'm Emma, or Hamalu on the internet. I am playing Jorah. I feel like, he's definitely an Irish coffee kind of guy. Me personally, I like a peach iced green tea. Give me that shit.
Arbs.
Yeah. Who's next? Is it you, Martin?
I thought it was Jen. But if it's me, hello. My name is... Oh. Okay. It's me. I guess the world's falling down. The sky's falling in.
She came up with a question.
Well, I am playing Or. Yeah, you're right. I should have realized. I'm playing Or, an Arrow Cochrane Skylancer, a martial class. And I, Martin, or Pinkman, would go all the way to Copenhagen to get the Coffee Collective's, I don't know, any of their stuff is good. But I'd probably get the Yirgachef. It's just tastes more like orange juice than it does coffee. Or would probably like a nice boysenberry tea. Lots of me!
Hey, thanks, guys. Hey, y'all. My name is Rosie, or Valdrius on the internet. This is my channel that you're watching Dungeons & Dragons on. So there's a lot of sub-gifts happening today anonymously, and of course it's happening while I'm talking, but it's okay. I love you. Thank you for paying me. So, as far as the coffee goes, so Daphne, she is our resident half Eladrin witch doctor, which is a homebrew class that you can check out on our Discord when that link goes around. As far as coffee goes, Daphne is, in fact, Creole. But, let's be legit here. She's a witch in the goddamn fucking woods. And she makes her own fucking coffee. Like, she's got her own, there's... Val, on the other hand, likes the brand Community. Straight out of Louisiana. Very specifically, the chocolate peppermint or the pecan praline. All very good. Everyone, I'm trying to scream over all of this love!
Good luck!
I know. Thank you so much, everyone, for that level 3 hype train. Appreciate your faces. So without further ado, let's yep. Yep.
I got it in at the end of it. Like I timed it as well as I could.
Let's just jump into it, y'all. Thank you.
Hello, my beautiful people. As we dive into the world of Ashenfell, we recap with the traveling roving band of adventurers before me have crossed the great bridge that straddles a waterfall and a great lake, peering up at a large circular metropolis with a high rising walls painted white, guarded by various statues and what you can see as city watch sitting on these high walls. And as you breach into the city itself, you see that the city is stacked kind of like a tiered wedding cake almost. And that there seems to be various circular layers. And at the very top, you see this beautiful golden palace with beautiful silken drapery and banners all around, held aloft by pillars and what looks to be a miniature coliseum to its far right. There's birds overhead, and you see that through these layered tiers that there's gaps between each of these tiers, and below is the continuation of this lake and waterfall, creating this great breeze of sorts that seems to vent up through the city itself, keeping the inner walls cool and refreshed at the glaring heat that seems to come down from the sun. The city is a mixture of people, many of acolytes to what you know to be the God Emperor, and you see the great statue of Mary Palladino kind of holding her weapon aloft, and this great statue of a smiling man adorned in beautiful robes behind her. And it seems you are in the first tier that has a surrounding circular wall of vast alleyways and stores that seem to stack up on each other. Everything is neat, orderly, and organized. People are well dressed, well kept, and smiling all around. And you are in the city of Lorness.
Well, strip club? Can I look around and see if there's a effectively tourist information booth to maybe get a map for this place?
Yeah, roll a perception check.
Sure. I'm going to use my
boyfriend.
Yes.
I mean, we're not official.
They're not official.
They definitely smooched.
I don't think I was
muted.
paying attention. When did this happen?
I mean, you might have been asleep in bed, but
I do sleep a lot.
Yeah, I was talking with him at the pub just on the outskirts of town. I forget what it was called. I mean, I left something else going on, you know.
But you did real good.
Oh, thanks. I think it was called the God Emperor's Respite.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, splendid. We've got to go and just shower him with silver.
Yeah, he's a half orc, half turtle. It was magnificent to behold.
Have you seen his tusks?
They were. I mean, yeah, tip top. Good picking, my friend. I got a 19, and I rolled the dice that our beautiful show host gifted me because she's magnificent.
Yay, first dice!
You do find a map shop of sorts, and you see it's called the Honeymead and Maps.
Okay, I'll go confidently strolling in.
Okay. You stroll in, and you are greeted with a beautiful mahogany layout, very orderly, very neat, glass cases everywhere, holding various maps, It's organized, it's well pampered, and you get the smell of very expensive woods and smoke and inks and paper and parchment. It's a curious blend of smells that's both comforting and confusing.
Magnificent. Hello. Good day to you all.
You see two halflings behind the counter. One is very pale, one is very tan, and they both just stare at you for a moment before the tan one just kind of claps and smiles, and she says, "Welcome."
Hi. We have just arrived in this magnificent city, and I was hoping if you perhaps, it doesn't have to be wildly detailed, but a map that could help us figure out where we are going while we're here.
Sure. Where do you want to go, first of all?
Well, a number of places. We need to visit the old Razzle Dazzle. We have someone that works there that we know.
Okay. She pulls out a local map and marks the location on a map for you.
Yeah. I also, 2 seconds, and I'm gonna message I wish I could find his name, but it's a few pages back, my contact who should be in the city by now with my ice cream.
You send a message out and you get the vocalization back of they are on the 3rd tier.
3rd tier. I also need to go. Hubert, he's a gnome with wild grey hair. Okay. I also need to get to the 3rd district, 3rd tier.
Okay. She pulls out another map and shows you the various loops. It seems that the city is made of 4 tiers. You are on the ground tier, the first tier, or ground, 2nd tier, depending on which side of the world you are in, is looped into the 2nd. It seems that there's a series of staircases that will lead you up to where you need. It's very straightforward, very neat. It seems very easy to follow. It's the American equivalent to what a Mormon town is. Everything is in its place. It follows a certain set path. Every road leads to a central point.
Are
Some
we
logical maths went into this place.
We're in Salt Lake City and there's a strip club. What?
Look, Salt Lake City is amazing and it has a lot of good food. You should go try the sushi. Anyways. And, but it's a lot of planning went into this city to make everything very poignantly leading to the central temple.
Thank you for helping us to find those locations. Also, wondering if you could maybe give us some advice. We're hoping at some point to maybe gain an audience with Miss or Mrs. Palladino. I'm not sure, but Mary Palladino. How would one achieve that?
The halfling raises her eyebrow. You don't, unless you're just thinking about joining the religion.
It's less that we're here on a diplomatic mission.
You will have to go to the other halfling speaks up, and he just kind of grumbles and says, "You have to go to the 2nd tier, and you have to go to the diplomatic area. Say your business, state your purpose, and if you have any papers, present it to them."
Fabulous. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Do we have any papers?
I can't remember if I feel like we did, because we're here representing, world leaders, effectively. Hey. We'll have something. We can also call in to people as well, if needs be. We'll be fine.
I think so.
Thank you for the information, though. That was incredibly useful.
There's a momentary pause before the pale halfling looks to you, Daphne, and they pause, like, "Oh, hey, it's you again."
Do we know each other?
It's Harris, the halfling you rescued from the Shadow Realm.
She's gonna "Oh, Harris! Hi! Haven't seen you since we were facing eternal damnation. Um,
As one does.
It's nice to see you, Surface-side. As you can see, I have not given up the adventuring as I said I would because, you know, the world is ending in shit. Everyone, this is Harris. He was, in his small child, helped me escape from the Shadowfell when I was traveling with, a more scrupulous bunch than the lot of you. So,
Well, it's
Jorah,
really
I think
nice
you
to
met
meet you,
met
Harris.
some of them.
I met some of them briefly
I'm sorry.
when you did the very, very successful attempt at rescuing me.
Yes, it was definitely successful. You're here
I'm
and
so glad-
rescued.
I'm so glad there's such care between the two of you. Well, Harris, it's nice to meet you. I mean, it's nice for you to meet me as well. That's the more important part.
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah, or Harris is, you know, he's very, you're not gonna warm up to him. Like, if you think it's hard for me to warm up to you, like, multiply this by 20,000. And that's Harris. Like, Harris and I aren't even friends. We just have shared trauma, and that's about it.
Shared trauma could really bring people together.
Harris, would you
Yep.
say that we're brought together?
I paid you to get me out.
Exactly.
Well, a transactional friendship is just as valid, you know,
I
as an
would say
organic one.
I would say that it's more of a transactional acquaintancy. It was definitely a mutualness of transaction-y.
Were they as successful at rescuing you, Harris, as they were with me?
I did melt somebody's earrings to their face.
Oh my god.
Creative.
Oh yeah.
Creative.
Yeah.
Harris thinks for a moment. The Red Wizards of Thay might be after you, but whatever.
Oh, great. It's great. You know what?
Yeah.
That's a tomorrow Daphne problem. There's other problems in Daphne. You know what? People are after me.
They also have
I
the
get
Moors
it.
after the well. The Moors were after me.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a whole thing.
That's a whole thing. But there's also this whole, like, you know, the world is
Yeah.
being raided upon by a Draco Lich, and that's the thing. So
Yeah.
anyway,
And,
Harris, we're going to a strip club. Nice to meet you again.
Well,
Do
right,
you-
that's a lot of information I didn't need to know, but thanks.
You're welcome.
Harris, do you partake in whatever you do in a strip club? I assume stripping.
Oh, you watch the strippers, dear.
Oh,
I mean, you can. Well, no, I wouldn't recommend going in and stripping. Just
You are a
Harris
child.
just slides the maps over to you and says, "Get out of my shop."
Thank you.
he seems nice.
Oh yeah.
That was definitely the friendliest I've ever seen him. So don't be fooled.
You were keeping the God Emperor when you met him.
What?
Was he
God
working?
Emperor? No, I don't work for the God Emperor. I don't work here.
Well, this is
Oh.
You here on
This-
holiday?
Yes.
Okay.
I work for. He pauses for a moment. Her Majesty. Over in Cork.
Ah. Nice.
Yep.
Yep.
Great.
Yep. I take it you've heard about Cork then.
Mm-hmm. Why we're
kind of-
here.
That's why we're here as well.
Yeah, you're still in my shop. Yeah.
Okay. Right. All right. See you later
Daphne
then.
had already left when he's like, get out of my shop. Like,
Yeah.
Daphne is waiting outside for everyone
Yeah.
at this point.
You
Like,
kind of walk out like, fuck.
Yeah, I'll leave.
It was
So-
such a pleasure to meet you.
just stay in there, or please just do it.
You know, I feel like why don't we go and get some refreshment of this ice cream before we go to the strip club, so that perhaps we are less parched.
So I'm not saying that I don't want to see titties, but is the strip club the most important thing we should be going to right now, or should
No.
we be? But we're deciding that that's where we're going.
But what if it is very important? I mean, we don't know.
Maybe we should check in and see if there's like a queue first to go like to this deployment. Like I said, I would love to see people get naked, but I also would love to get this place on
Why
board.
don't we? If we're likely to be in hours worth of queue, ice cream first, queuing second, strip club as a reward for a successful diplomatic mission.
That sounds like a great idea.
I mean, I'm gonna look up at the sky. What time is it? Ish?
I would say you would have gotten there fairly early in the morning.
We probably want to go to the strip club, you know, when there's other patrons there and people are at work.
Or how do you know when
that makes
people
sense.
patronize strip clubs?
Well, I might seem naive, but I'm actually pretty naive as well. You
It's
know,
the kind of place where people probably work in the evening. You're correct in your assumption, Orm.
you know, I might not know what goes on in the strip club, but I was a captain of guards, and the guards always hustle off their shifts at the end of their shift because they wanted to go to, you know, their
Establishments.
Yes, establishments. So maybe we should, you know, go see, what's her name? Mary Palladino?
Yeah, I'm not convinced we're gonna necessarily get to see her in person. We'll try our very best. But
She should meet me.
I think ice cream so that I can get my money, guys. I need to cash in. And then queue with ice cream.
Okay.
And then if people
Yes,
around
and
us
then
are
we'll
looking a
have
little,
the ice cream.
huh?
We'll have the ice cream to keep us occupied if there's a line.
Exactly. And I can start touting the business like around about if people are looking like they've been standing there for a long time, be like, you know what you look like you look like you need some ice cream. Why don't you try some of this? It's refreshing.
That's the kind of business sense that I admire you for.
Yep. Yeah, I'm a staunch businessman. Right, let's skedaddle.
Going to the ice cream shop?
Yeah. Well, he's probably got a cart.
Or
But
he's
we'll
gonna-
go find him.
Or is gonna march off in clearly the wrong direction. Oh, yep. This way. I gotcha. Mm-hmm.
You know, it's fine. New city and all that. So I would like you to go and find. He was on the 3rd tier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go and try and find Hubert.
Okay. You make your way up to the 3rd tier following the map you were given by the halflings. And make a perception check as you look for these people.
Okay. Come on, Valdez. It's not bad. 16.
16. As you're kind of following the outer ring of this upper tier, you eventually find a neat little yellow cart with a flower painted on it, a blue flower, and you see this gnome with crazy gray hair just sitting on a stool, reading a book and selling ice cream to whoever comes up to them.
Hubert, my man.
Hubert looks up and adjusts the glasses. Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
All right. What do you want?
Well, I would like my friends here to taste of my beautiful creation. And also, I'm assuming you have some money for me, Hubert.
I have money.
Wonderful.
Yes. They reach into the bottom of the cart and hand you a bag of coin.
Mm-hmm. Jingle, jingle. Nice. Thanks, Hubert.
You're welcome.
All right. Have at it, everyone. Just one for everyone, myself included. Make it a nice big bowl, like 3 scoops. We're going 3 scoops, everyone.
I forgot what your flavors were.
Well, it's just called Beltane's Bliss. It's the one flavor, but it uses purple sugar, which is kind of like a sweet lemongrass flavor, and there's actual purple flowers in the ice cream.
Yes.
I see over there are waffle cones.
Would you like a waffle cone with 3 scoops? Yeah, there we go.
Please.
Waffle cone from my birdie friend here.
Or is gonna grab the waffle cone and hold it out. May I please have a scoop?
Yes. As they scoop you 3, 4, 5 little balls of ice cream.
I'll say when. You can just keep going.
They pause. And then look to you, Jorah.
I think that's maybe enough, or I feel like that much sugar might not be great for you.
I have a bird's metabolism. Don't worry. Everything will be fine.
All right, one more. One more scoop.
One more on top of your cone.
Be careful with it, or I don't want you dropping that.
Right.
I'll just have a cone with 3 in it. Thanks.
They give you 1 scoop and give it to you.
Come on, Daphne. Don't you want to taste Beltane's Bliss?
How considerate of you. You see the little bird tongue just going.
Or make me a wisdom saving throw.
God damn it!
Okay.
I keep forgetting that I'm muted.
Wisdom saving throw.
Because I have my fan. So I asked for 1 scoop of ice cream, and my response to "Come on, Daphne" was the rest of you would not appreciate it if I had more than 1 scoop of ice cream. Hi, it's canon now that Daphne is lactose intolerant.
Makes sense. Right. I'll just start eating mine as well. It's tasty.
I think I should get Beltane's Bliss more often.
I agree.
Does it come from Beltane?
No, it comes from me.
Well, it's a wonderful tribute to your patron.
Thanks. Yeah, I thought so.
This is in character.
Yeah,
I'm gonna choke.
Hey, Daphne, are you okay?
No, or I'm not okay. Nothing is okay. I'm dying.
Just eat your ice cream.
I am. Very slowly.
Yeah, I thought, what a delightful way of spreading the pure spring goodness of Beltane than tasty, tasty ice cream.
You get 75 gold. Sure.
Nice. Okay. Alright, well, thanks.
Hubert, have you ever seen Mary Palladino? We're trying to talk to her.
Hubert looks to you and nods. If you want to see her, she's going to be up in the battlements in an hour.
Where are the battlements?
He points to the tier above him.
Okay. Do you think we can go there, Jorah?
Yeah. Sure.
That's wonderfully helpful.
Yeah, hey, if there's a crowd gathering, Hubert, you need to go and tout your ways up there.
Oh, no, nothing that's of monetary value is allowed on the 4th tier.
Oh, well, that's just weak sauce, isn't it?
I mean, Jorah can get Beltane's Bliss for free.
Yeah,
so
sure
you can
can.
argue. I guess, but if other people buy it, I see your point.
Other people do need to purchase it. You're right. Via me. Well.
Does that make you his pimp? Retailer?
No. I think we established a long time ago that as I am on his payroll, it's the other way around.
That's very
It's a
interesting.
complicated. Yeah, it's a complicated system. I do this to honor him. That is why I do this.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, and not because he's my boyfriend. You know, other reasons.
Well, off to the battlements.
Yep.
All right. You get your ice cream and go up to the battlements, and you follow these stairs up to the fourth tier, and you see as you approach the beautiful temple of the God Emperor, and you see various fortresses and battlements lining on almost a kind of a step, plain step sort of layout, where you can see the sloping hill upwards and the battlements kind of sit down on the lower valley, overlooking the city. And as you glance over the city, you see the waterfall, the lake, and the far surrounding areas of the shores. And some scattered, looks like minor cities and towns on the outskirts, just within your peripheral. And as you kind of approach the top of the battlement, you see beautiful gardens, farms, smaller ponds and lakes kind of littered within this garden area that seems to occupy the space of the city. And the breeze is strong up here, but as you kind of take shelter behind the walls, it dies down, and you do see a large crowd kind of gathered in a Colosseum style area.
Is there
Wow.
going to be a fight?
Maybe.
Maybe
I'm gonna-
it's her ladyship making an appearance.
Yeah, I think that's more likely. But you know, if there is a fight, also, then win-win.
I'm gonna. Is there a crowd?
Mhm.
I'm gonna gently elbow the guy next to me to get their attention. Do you know there's gonna be a fight?
They look to you, kind of give you a bizarre look. There are no fights here.
Oh, I'm very sorry. I'm new here.
Have you come to join the God Emperor's flock?
Maybe.
Then come and sit, as they kind of tug you away from your party, and you start
they're just
being
taking.
pulled
They're
towards
indoctrinated.
a
The
box.
cult's indoctrinating
Oh,
him. Somebody get him.
We're
Or-
all thinking
Nope.
about it.
Yeah, or yeah, sorry, friend, we are actually a collective group. We have to be with each other for this situation.
Yes, it's an all of us or none of us sort of deal.
They quirk the eyebrow. Roll a persuasion check.
Who? And if it's or can I give him a advantage because we helping?
This is an individual thing,
Okay.
because each of you have to convince this guy.
Oh, we're all rolling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
You are in a cult mentality.
Oh my.
Well, you just gave me a 20 and I get a plus 11. That's a 31.
Okay.
Bars, yo.
Mhm.
This was persuasion?
Mhm.
Listen,
Oh,
listen.
I have
19.
expertise.
I pick these dice. I handpicked these dice
You-
for a reason.
It's beautiful. Thanks,
Mhm.
friend.
You're welcome.
19 from Mohammed.
Yep.
I feel
What are
like
you
there's a
rolling?
Are we rolling something?
Yeah, persuasion.
persuasion, all of us.
Oh, I'm just. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, it's not the worst.
Not bad.
15. There you go. That's not bad.
The man
You
kind
did-
of
oh.
weighs each of your concerns a bit before he nods and kind of gestures for all of you to follow him.
Okay.
All right.
You know, my mother told me not to follow strangers. So what's your name? Then you won't be a stranger.
He turns back to you and just gives you a smile. You can call me Father Lionel.
Father Lionel, but I already have a dad. Can I
Oh, it's a
choose?
title, darling.
Yeah, it's like an honorific. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's what male priests are called, father.
Oh, are you a priest, Father Lionel?
I am.
Oh, I see. Of what?
There's a very long pause before Father Lionel looks over you, or then looks to all of you, pulls his hands across his chest.
A child. He's a child.
He's only 2. I know
Yeah.
that you know.
Why are you all really here?
Diplomatic mission.
Strip club. Oh yeah, diplomatic mission.
What's your diplomacy? What is your goal?
Well, there is a dire threat that seems to be affecting the entire continent, it seems, and it's starting to spread, and we're wanting to we've been asked and tasked to come and try to gain audience to seek
Aid.
or at least the thoughts and an appeal for a more unified force against the collective whole of this evil threat that will surely destroy us all.
Yes, but the minor details, that's for her ladyship's ears only, of course.
Yeah.
He turns away from you. I'm afraid we can't help you today, as he walks away from you.
What about tomorrow?
Unlikely.
Oh,
Ever.
As they step into a room and you hear a loud bang as the door shuts.
but what about the Draco?
You know, some people insist on being isolationist during threats such as these, and unfortunately that tends to lead to their demise. So,
Well,
We can
we
only
should just
do-
go home.
I mean, maybe we can only do what we can. We can still endeavor to find this diplomatic second tier, but for now, we can maybe just listen and see what she has to say.
I'm gonna walk by the door that he just closed.
Or
Does it seem like he'd be within earshot on the other side, or can't I tell?
Unless you press your ear against the door, roll
Yeah.
perception.
Okay, I'm not gonna press my ear against the door. Should I still roll?
You can roll with disadvantage. It's a
Okay.
thick wooden door.
Yeah. Action 11.
11. You don't
11.
hear much.
Well, I guess we should just leave them to their fate then, and go home to the union of all the other nations.
Yeah.
Let's go, you guys.
Okay. Yeah.
How
alright.
loud are you saying this?
I'm saying it in the direction of the door.
Okay.
Or we're here for subtle. We're aiming for subtle.
Subtle. Right, we're trying to be
You
subtle.
are soon surrounded
In-
by
Oh, God.
the
Indoor
guards
voices.
of Lorness.
Oh.
Goodness. Great.
Oh, no.
Or
Good job.
if you get us killed, I am going to find a way to come back to life just to kill you again.
Hello, friends.
You see a guard step forward and say, "Come with us." Then they turn around and just leave and expect you to follow them.
Yeah. Or remember that burning body? And I go and follow.
Oh, right.
Right.
Sorry.
Subtle.
Well, maybe we'll get to talk to Mary Palladino.
I highly doubt it.
Joa,
Yeah.
offer the guards some ice cream. Maybe then they'll be nice to us.
You know
I'll-
what, Freddie? Take an inspiration for that.
I will give it a try when we are able to express ourselves.
I'm sorry, Dora. I was really just trying to help.
You need
Subtlety
you
isn't
need
my
to-
middle
You
name.
need to fucking stop. Stop.
Yeah.
So, you are led by the guard through the Colosseum and down a set of stairs into a smallish room that isn't very comfortable for all of you, but there's chairs and a table for you all to sit at, and you are left there with the door locked.
Well, hopefully we'll get to talk to someone soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we need to talk about what exactly we're gonna talk about, because I have a feeling we're not gonna see a strip club tonight.
No, we have to. Jorah, what should we say?
Well, we can leave me to do the talking, maybe, or perhaps.
Okay.
I think we can simply express what the other world leaders required of us, a message to pass on, a request, if possible, to for at least a small period of time come away from being the independent and not involved politically, to at least gain their own strength in numbers should this threat come to their shores. We are simply here asking for that, and if they say no, then it will be respected and we will depart.
We are merely messengers.
Yeah. So that is what I'm going to try and do. and hope that that's enough. Yeah.
Would you like to give us some kind of signal if you do want us to speak up?
Sure. I will simply ask.
And what's the
All
signal?
right. Otherwise, we'll leave that to you.
And what's
But
the,
how do we know if you're asking?
I will turn around and say, "What do you guys think?"
But how
And-
will we be sure?
Because those will be the exact words that I use.
Okay, gotcha.
And I will look you in the eye when I say it.
Both of them or just one?
Both. Both mine on both of yours.
Okay. Or just gonna keep his eyes right on Jorah.
He has got those
About-
blurred eyes, though. They're kind of on opposite sides of his head.
About 30-40 minutes pass. You are left in this room alone before the door across from you opens neatly, and in steps a rather tall elf with very long red hair, an acorn hat, blue robes, a gold sash across his waist. He has tan skin and very cold gray eyes as he just comes in, walks in, and sits down at the chair, pulling out a book and flips through it and looks to all of you.
That's
Hi. Good day to you. Hi.
Why are you here in the city?
We have been tasked by other leaders within Ashenfell to come and express the concerns of the recent attacks the countries have experienced, and a request of perhaps aid, but not necessarily active aid, maybe just an expression of possible alliance should the whole of Ashenfell find itself under threat, that you could work together against the dark forces together.
He writes down your answer, then flips to a new page. So your purpose is diplomatic?
Yes.
He writes down your answer and flips to a new page. Who are you here to see?
Well, obviously Mary Palladino might be a bit too above our heads, but someone who represents her in a diplomatic fashion would be agreeable.
He writes down your answer and flips to a news page.
Mm-hmm.
Name the name specifically as to who sent you.
Oh boy, right. Well, we have been sent by King
Jorah's gonna poke
What?
Jorah and whisper in his ear, King Dwell, King William,
No,
and his cute
William,
sister.
yeah. King Dwell, it was King William I was stumbling on. King William of Dragonwall, King Dwell of Rose Wyvern. Also present was Monty Greenhorn of the King's Guild, who was also assisting. and the Empress. Did we ever get her name, or was she just Empress to us?
The Drought Empress.
Yeah.
Drow Empress. He did, but I think it was TL or something like that.
Okay. So Empress Tiel of River Castle.
Aura's gonna poke Jorah again. What about Marion Songwind?
Well, she I don't know if she was there at the meeting. We've met her, but
she sees everything.
that's true. Well, yeah, Marion Songwind was has at least suggested that she is part of this too collectively to try and quell the threats. Have you heard of the threats? I'm not. I will continue answering your questions. Carry on.
Writes down the answer before he glances up at all of you. Were the involvement of Garel Kai in any of these talks?
Grell Kai, do I know this person?
I don't think you do.
Okay. No, I am not aware of who you speak. We are simply messengers, you see.
Was an Eladrin elf involved in any of these talks?
No.
Do you know any of Eladrin elves involved with any of this?
I am an Eladrin elf, and my family are Eladrin elves, but, is Amerian Songwind Eladrin?
No.
No. And I know that Beltane's actually Archfey, and he's not actually an Eladrin, so I am not lying to say, no, there was no further Eladrin. It's certainly not in leadership, like I say, other than myself.
He wasn't asking me if there was a leadership, he's just asking if there was
Eladrin
an
elf.
Eladrin elf involved. He's
well-
alluding to one you've encountered several times.
Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, I got you. Yeah, Fenris, right? Yes. Well, aside from collectively the Eladrin Elves of Olibury during the attack there, where we tried to assist, and then there is the Eladrin Elf Fenris, who is the ambassador to New Feywild and
Former ambassador.
Former ambassador, correct. He's
involved.
Involved, but was not present for the talks. No.
In what capacity was Fenris involved?
We believe he is being framed to perhaps be one of the causes of this.
He continues to write.
Uh-huh.
Flip to the page.
As far as we're aware, and through the use of spells like Zone of Truth, we believe that he may actually be, in fact, framed for this, and he is not the cause. But obviously, we cannot say for absolute certainty. Perhaps his, but that is the information as we have it.
Are you or have you been involved with the Seacrest Court?
No. Sorry. The other game I was, and it made me question myself.
1 second. What is the Seacrest Court?
It is a shadow government that you may or may not be aware of.
Okay.
Yeah, but we know that they haven't been involved in this, to our knowledge, right?
To your knowledge.
To our knowledge, yeah. Not to our knowledge, no.
The elf writes down your answer.
Mm.
Do you believe in any other gods other than the God Emperor, as they flip over a page?
I am a bit more agnostic, and I believe that what people believe is true for them. So perhaps I myself am not considered myself a believer. No.
He looks to the rest of you.
Collectively, we come from different lands, you see, and as we're here merely on diplomatic. Okay.
I do not worship the God Emperor.
Writes down your answer.
Yeah.
Or is just staring at Jorah.
I'll look to Or. What do you think, Or? What would your answer to this question be?
He said, and I can talk now.
Yes. Yeah, you can definitely talk now. Do you follow any god, or?
Oh, I definitely follow, worship, adore the God Emperor. I want to. Yes, that's me.
We did receive some literature about yourselves. It was very interesting, actually. I find it very
He
I
writes down an answer.
I really want to. I'm not sure if I'm quite there yet.
It's
Maybe.
okay, or we're here diplomatically. We're not here to live. It's fine.
They turn to Mohammed.
Yes, I must confess I do follow another god, but I only just heard about the God Emperor's existence not long ago, so you can chalk it up to ignorance, really.
What is your god's name?
Rem.
They write down the answer. And then close their book. They stand up. Thank you. And leave.
You're welcome.
As he leaves, Kaphne is like, I fucking hate cops.
Yeah, it's like you're never sure what the right answer is definitely going to be. I honestly though, guys, like we're here diplomatically, and if they are the standpoint that even diplomatic people here have to fall in line, remember I have a hopefully fully functioning get out of jail free card for us all.
Yes, I was taking your lead on that. I wasn't above lying, but I wouldn't have felt good about it.
As he's leaving, do I think that I can? Use my wind power to flip open his book covertly?
He's picked it up. He's holding the book now.
Yeah. I'm assuming he's holding it like this, not on
No,
both sides. Oh, he's holding on.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then. I don't think I can do that. Never mind. Ignore me.
He's a well-practiced interrogator. You guys would have very little chance, I would say, outside of character knowledge, of getting up on him.
Yeah.
But no, you are more than welcome to try.
Oh dear, no.
No. Or isn't that stupid? Just
so we're just
stupid.
Left alone in the room now, yeah?
Yep, he's left the door shut behind him.
Okay.
Well, he seemed nice.
Efficient. You know, I like people who are efficient at their jobs, at least.
I liked his clothing.
But let's just hope that they at least see this as the diplomatic thing that it is, and that, you know, if they're not interested, then power to them. We can respect that.
Yeah, I mean, we're only trying to help them.
Yeah. But some people are not into particular brands or flavors of help, so that's okay. I just hope they don't like burn us at the stake just because we're not. Let's just hope for that.
Listen, if they attempt to burn us, then they are gonna expect a fight from me.
Well.
Oh, I wouldn't be fighting that fight myself. If ever there was a time to call in the cavalry, it would be then. Daddy, come save me.
Don't worry, I have a way with guards sometimes. I mean, religious guards, not so much maybe, but normal guards I can talk to. I can talk some sense into.
Well, if these people want other people to follow their god, wouldn't it be in their best interest to show themselves as helping and doing good for others?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which is why I feel bad about lying. Ooh, I hope they're not listening.
Well, you should. Like, none of us lied in our answers,
Yep,
so maybe
Daphne's got a big grin on
been...
her face. I didn't lie whatsoever.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of didn't tell the whole truth. I'm sorry, guys. I lied to them.
It's okay.
It was just the pressure.
You were under pressure. It happens sometimes. It was a scary situation.
I'm gonna look at Or. Like, sometimes lying means the difference between you living and dying, honey. So don't feel bad about it.
Wait, don't feel bad. Okay, thank you.
Like, if you lied to hurt somebody, maybe, yes, you can feel bad about it. Lying to save your own skin or the skin of people that you love, don't feel bad. Because that is, shall we say, the greater good.
Maybe, but I don't know. I feel like I have to hold a higher standard. We were all always taught, if you die, that's what it is, but your honor was what stays with you.
Well, what makes it a low standard?
Or it's just gonna blanket you.
What makes protecting yourself and those you care about a low standard? And
Daphne,
doing whatever it
I
takes
never
to do
thought
that.
about it that way.
I know, that's why I'm asking you.
It's
You're
about understanding your own moral compass, your own convictions, and what you feel is the best thing to do in the moment. And it's okay to stand by that. And if you do something that you believe is the right thing in the moment, and then later you find that something you did was wrong, or it hurt someone, or it got you into trouble, you can reflect on that and just change your behavior as you go.
Jorah, we're
You're
such
right.
great parents.
I know, right? I
you're
apparently have a
talking.
lot of stepchildren that I need to step up to the plate for, so.
As you're talking, the door swings back open, and you see the elf step in. And this time, he is followed by a Air Genasi woman who's wearing full armor. She's holding a glaive in her hand, and she nods to you all as she takes the seat in front of you.
Hello.
Do I recognize anything about her? Any symbols she might be wearing or anything like that?
Make a perception check.
Let's see. 22.
22. She is wearing the city's armorant. She is of Lorness. She doesn't have any distinct Air Genasi symbols from Malaford itself. You do recognize the kind of air pattern that she exhibits within her heritage. Sometimes the more noble houses have some Genasi who can have a certain element that's always present around them. And she's exhibiting one of what looks to be a gentle breeze around her hair. And you know that to be one of the western houses within your reach. She just looks to all of you and she gives a small smile. If you wish Mary Palladino's services, you will have to do a favor for us.
I see. What would be the nature of this favor?
We have something in our lower cities within one of our houses that needs to be taken care of.
Do you have details of what this thing is?
No, it's powerful, and we are not willing to sacrifice our people for this. It could be dangerous. We just know it has an area of silence around it, and none of our magic practitioners are effective against it at the moment.
So you want to instead sacrifice the traveling messengers that will most likely fail?
She shrugs. For the greater glory of the God Emperor.
Right.
Man, I got something in my eye.
Does this seem to be a creature or a person, an entity? What are we dealing with?
I think it's a humanoid, but we're not entirely sure.
Okay.
They are powerful. They, silence is their key to controlling the battlefield.
I see. I'm going to be really effective against that then.
Can I roll an insight?
Sure.
Because I have some experience of someone using silence to control a goddamn fucking battlefield.
While she's doing that, I'm gonna poke Jorah. Maybe we should ask them who Geralt Kai is.
Listen.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the silence. You fought this thing before.
I have fought this thing before. It's the what?
The silence.
The silence? Remind me where I fought this.
It was when the city in Cork was razed to the ground.
Oh.
Like you like as y'all are like talking and trying to figure this out, I don't know, like Daphne, like the color just flushes out of her face, and like she's like,
Daphne, are you okay?
No, no, Do you. And I'm going to kind of. The thing that is probably there is the thing we're here to tell your leaders about, honey. Cause it's going to, yeah, no, oh man.
Oh, it was the thing in court? Oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we were there to experience that. Shall we detail our experience to you? Do you want the detail of this experience? Because maybe
What
you
happened
want
in
to hear
court?
it.
The attack.
Yeah.
We were there, you know, the attack with the shadow dragon and the...
I heard about it, but I wasn't there.
No, not the shadow dragon, it was
Dracolich.
Dracolich. And then the person who was perhaps masquerading as Fenris, and then there was some shadow demons and undead things, and this clearly is originating from the shadow well, I believe our research has suggested.
I recommend a full evacuation of this city right now.
Why is it not moot? Is it static within a part of your city?
It's... yes.
Okay. So it's not tried to attack anything yet?
No.
How much
How long has
space
it
does it
been?
take?
Yeah.
We don't know. We've left it alone.
How long has it been here for?
2 days now.
How long ago was it that we departed ways with the god that we shall not name?
It's been a week.
Okay. Last time we went up against this creature, we all very nearly perished and had to be evacuated. So,
Sounds like a you problem and not a me problem.
well, no, because if helping you with this situation would get her help on this matter, if we were to turn down helping you with that, then that suggests that we leave you guys here to deal with that, right?
I think we can do. Oh, sorry, I'm not
And
allowed
then
to talk.
it's definitely will become your problem.
I'm willing
She
to...
leans forward and puts her hands on the table. You need us more than we need you. We know this. We have an army, and you don't. Trust me, we've been keeping our eyes to the west.
Right. Well, you know what? Perhaps then we should take this offer to the leaders that we represent and see if this is something that they will agree to. As
By
we
all
are...
means, waste your time. We do not care. We are Lorness. We are fortified.
Okay. Well, we just need to... Given that this is not us we're here representing, rather the leaders who tasked us to come here, we could at least have one conversation just to see their thoughts on the matter. This may be something that we can help you with, but I'm not convinced that we would be able to tackle this just with us four.
I think we can do it.
I
Might
know
not be
you think
time
that,
to-
or... I know
Well,
that you think
it's up to you. Time is a wasting.
time is a wasting. One conversation, hopefully, will not be the matter between succeeding and failure, though. Hopefully.
She shrugs. Maybe.
Maybe. The thing is, are they really going to need your army if the thing is here? And not
I don't know.
attacking them?
Maybe we put it there. Maybe we didn't. I don't
Are you-
know. Are we on your side or are we on the
Oh, wow. So yeah, you're playing that game. Hey, you know what? We were here to deliver a message. I delivered a message. May I please be escorted out of the city?
by all means?
Thank you. gonna stand
Daphne.
up. Nope, I'm standing up.
Think of the strippers, Daphne.
Would someone please think of the strippers?
If we leave, we're putting them all in danger.
I will stop by the strip club and tell them to evacuate.
Hey, I will have a conversation with someone if you will all, if I could have the privacy for that, please, miss.
As
We
Daphne
will have
gets
the conversation here and now.
as Daphne gets up, Ora's gonna catch her by the hand and try to hug her.
I'm going to resist this.
Come with me, friend.
I'm gonna straight up fucking like try to not be grappled by this bird.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not gonna
Suppose-
hold you.
Yeah. Just not.
See you soon. Don't get lost.
Okay.
I'm gonna at least wait for the message to be sent.
Yeah,
But I'm
if you
standing
could
up.
just-
Yeah.
Yeah, hold fire. We might all just okay. And I'm gonna try and connect to Beltane using our connection.
Okay.
You may be busy right now, but I really need to speak with you.
I'm always busy, my dear. What is it?
I know you are. So we got to our location and have been given the ultimatum of help is only being offered if we deal with the Silence, which is in the lower parts of their city, which we believe is the thing that was sacking Cork. She also made the statement, and I'm going to look her in the eyes when she says it, that maybe they put it there, maybe they didn't, maybe they're on our side, or maybe they're on their side. So that's the situation we find ourselves in. Do you have advice? Question mark. And he actually says question mark.
There's a chuckle from Beltane. Lourdes is a city of absolutes. I don't particularly care for it myself. But if they're giving you a choice, I would take it, as they are a powerful ally.
They are. She tried to suggest that they might have put it there, though, which is troubling. Not that I think that they did. I'm sure she's just peacocking. But,
More than likely.
I'm not convinced the four of us are going to do well in a fight against that thing. I'm happy to go down and try, but if it uses silence in the battlefield, I rely almost entirely on my vocal components and the sound of my music. So
I'm gonna take out a sheath dagger and hand it to Jorah.
have weapons, bitch. Listen, so any boon or help you could offer in this trying time, maybe an egg, could you? It would be appreciated.
There's a pause. I'm afraid I can't go beyond our pact.
I know. Well,
I'm not a god.
no, I know. I'm not suggesting you're a god. I'm suggesting if you had something cool, or I don't know. I'm not really keen on dying today, but I'll do my best. Okay.
Can I see you through your eyes for a second?
Yeah. Sure.
I'm assuming because it's a one-person conversation, everyone just sees Jorah talking to himself.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we know.
Having cast no spell, by the way, he's not using sending, which he's never explained to you
Like-
guys. I find it interesting he's managed to go this long without revealing his true connection to.
To Beltane,
Anyway.
yeah. I don't think
Yeah.
anyone is bother asking. It's like, you guys
No.
you guys touch peens.
It's
and
already
and it's magic. So.
It's already complicated enough, yeah. Yes, you can absolutely see through my eyes, yeah. Go for it.
There's a pause before your vision goes, and a few minutes pass before your vision returns, and you hear Beltane say, "Ask the sorcerer."
Okay. Is the elf there?
Yeah, he's been there the whole time.
Okay. Ask him what?
just ask him.
Hey, friend, we are happy to try and help, but we may need some assistance in dealing with these issues. Is something that you could offer us?
The elf looks to you before settling their eyes on Mahaman, before glancing back to you. If that is what is required.
It would be very appreciated. We're happy to help in this matter that you find yourselves as a show of good faith on behalf of the leaders that we represent. But we want it to be successful, so assistance would be appreciated.
The elf nods. Of course.
I would like
Wonderful.
to talk to one of my associates in this city.
By all means. The Genasi kind of looks her hand.
I'm gonna go see if Harris can give us any insight to you guys. You want to meet me there?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Secret Agent Harris? Good. I'll meet you there.
But I'll look to the Arjanasi and say we are, and I'll look to the others, hoping that it translates enough to them. We're agreeable to helping. Like I say, as a show of good faith and the seriousness under which we find ourselves, this should be about collectively helping each other weather whatever the storm is.
Yes, and knowing where it is, not being taken by surprise as we were last time.
Mm.
Of course, my colleague, she gestures to the elf, will show you, since he's agreed to help you.
Yes, it's appreciated, really. But I will alert Daphne to go and seek assistance where she can. Perhaps we could have him brought here, Daphne.
Perhaps we'll see what he wants to do. He is his own person after all.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna boop boop boop, sending him?
No, I'm gonna go physically talk to him.
Okay.
That's why I said I'll meet you there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if they let us out. Okay, bye.
No, she made her hand said that I could go, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Just one final request. If you are, horribly dying or maimed or something, once it's all clear, could you, send our bodies back to our loved ones, please? Oh, sorry, I wasn't supposed to talk, Jorah.
No, you did. It's fine.
You all.
Okay.
And she's like, of course, I will send your bodies back to where they belong.
Thank you.
That.
Goodbye. And she stands up and leaves the room, shutting the door behind her, leaving the elf with you. But Daphne, you make your way back to.
No, I'm out the fucking hall with this fucking lady,
Okay.
and she can probably feel the visceral of hate
you're in two
this.
different hallways.
Oh,
Because
okay.
there's a door across
Gotcha.
the room and the door behind you.
Yeah,
She's not
fucking
leaving the same
I
way.
hate this bitch. Okay, like straight up hate this woman. Okay, like.
I'm glad you hate her.
Oh no, I do not trust anything going on in this town. And there's at least one person I know that can trust for the right fucking price, so I'm going there. Like,
Yeah, so
The
you
phrase.
huh?
Sorry, the phrase, "I'll send your bodies to where they belong," just says, "I'm
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
going
Yeah. Yeah. You're going on a
track."
higher. Yeah.
You're going where I put you. Yeah. But yes, you make your way, Daphne, towards Paris. And he's in his shop again, and you see him working on a map. He's bent over, he has glasses on. He's wearing his neat little green vest, so very prim and proper. He still has that horrible scar across his face. And he looks up as you come in and he's like, yeah.
We need to talk privately.
All right. He gestures and as he stands up and approaches you, a little tiny hut springs up around you.
Amazing. Like, so there is a good chance that this city might not be standing here in the next couple of days. There goes my cameras. Like, just in it's all right. I'll do this. In the next couple of days.
It looks fine to me.
No.
Oh no, they pinged.
Moved.
No, I see
Yeah,
it now.
they
Yeah,
moved. Yeah.
I see.
And Or is hiding. There he is, like behind roll 20. So it was like, okay, I'm going to. Do you know what the silence is?
There's a pause before he nods. Yeah, they were kind of awful beings made by he thinks back for a moment. Well, point to point, they're demons.
I'm gonna nod. Well, it's here in this city.
That doesn't surprise me.
Why not? Why doesn't it surprise you?
Come now, a religious city. Somebody's mispracticing.
Naturally.
Go to the Catholic school. Someone is sinning. Someone is sinning.
There's doesn't beat around the bush. She knows the city's not what it is.
Yep. So, I know that you're a sorcerer, and that sorcerers have some abilities to, cast spells without any sort of assistance from their mouth or their hands.
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to have anything in a more mechanical sense that could possibly help me with that in case I'm stuck in silence?
I can't teach you to cast without verbal components. That's not something you learn. It's just something you do.
Right. Innate.
Yeah. The Raven Queen gave me these abilities, so I couldn't pass it on myself. So, if you have a sorcerer with you, then by all means, pay them well. But I'm not dealing with the silence ever again.
Of course not. I wouldn't ask you. Is there a way that you could possibly get people out of the city in case something goes awry?
You misunderstand Lorness, Daphne. They don't care. They will stand while the city burns.
Well, at least you know to leave before things go awry.
Of course. My loyalty is to Ioun and the Raven Queen, not to some pretend god.
Tell me about it. If you say you wouldn't mess with the silence again, so you've messed with the silence before.
Yeah. The Shadowfell is a weird and wonderful place, but it bleeds into many things.
Oh, don't I know. Do you have any advice for me on tackling this then?
He thinks for a moment. Just stay out of its aura.
About how big is that aura?
Depends on how weak it is.
Well, if it's the same thing that sacked a city, probably pretty big, probably not very weak.
If it's stuck without any of the paladins here going after it.
If it's what? Sorry?
if it's stuck here without any of the paladins going after it.
If it's stuck here without any paladins, but all of the
Paladins would clean it up. I mean, they don't care.
Where's Jeff?
You see your kobold friend just sitting in the corner of the shop where you left him.
Hey, Jeff, we came back for you because I love you.
You lying.
Jeff, there's a demon here.
Yeah?
You want to help us take care of it?
Okay.
For a price, of course.
I want cookies.
I will make you cookies, I promise. Your favorite
Better.
kind. Butter?
Chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip and butter? Absolutely, I will make you cookies.
No, just chocolate chip.
Oh, just chocolate chip? Okay.
Yeah.
I will... Next
No
time...
raisins.
No raisins, absolutely. They are the devil's chocolate.
Yes.
It's fake. I
Put
understand.
that kobold to my screen. Clearly he wasn't there when we went in the secret.
I still
You
haven't
see-
technically eaten all of mine, but it's melted.
Oh, I meant take him to the cellar.
You see the paladin of Pelor walk up to you before he just kicks your shin. I'm Jim! As he runs out of the shop.
Yeah, I know you're fucking Jim.
Yeah.
I said Jeff, but his name is Jim. That's how important he is to me.
He gotta let you know you fucked up. He don't care.
That's fine. Ow. Do I take a little bit of bludgeoning damage from that?
No, he didn't kick you that hard.
Okay. I have an armor class of 16. He might, but he is a paladin. I'm just gonna kind of sigh. It's like, do you mind while this hut is up? And I know how tiny hut works, right? Like no one can really like, unless someone has true seeing, can see
Yeah.
into this, right?
Yeah, but you're in a tiny hut, basically a black dome. Paris hasn't
Yeah.
made anybody able to peek in or out.
Yeah. I just want to go ahead first. I don't really have anything to tell us somebody. I also have an amulet of non-detection, so that's fucking great. So it's really hard to just fucking follow me and find me. But can I just do a quick perception to see if there's anything going on around us? As far as like me being watched, if it magically or not.
You would have to have something that would detect magic.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I do have detect magic as a spell.
Okay. You can do detect magic, or if you have see invisibility, that would work as well.
Would clairvoyance also work?
No, that's more
Okay.
talking to a god.
Okay. Okay, where is my detect? Oh yeah, that's a level 4. I will go ahead and cast a detect magic while I'm here.
Okay.
What do I detect?
A lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
The shop itself is magically bound, it seems, in place.
Okay.
You see items along Harris's body light up, and you see the scar across his cheek light up.
Mm-hmm.
His dome lights up. And mostly a lot of the quills in his shop light up, and that's about it.
Alright, so I do not get the sense that something outside of this is like watching me.
No.
Okay. And then I'll take, so that takes about 10 minutes. I will take another 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to, like scatter my augury equipment all over the ground. I'm just gonna kind of place some of it like in my lap, like I'm gonna be sitting cross-legged in a chair, just some of it in my lap and as close to my body as possible, and cast augury to speak with Scour on this. Stour. So I would like to know from him if I'm gonna fucking die today.
You get a brush of fall leaves, and there's a tone of not sure. The path is unclear.
If I call for you, would you help me?
There's a pause before. Unsure.
Unsure if you'll help me. Is there anything...
You would know, religious-wise, gods can't directly interfere unless they're compelled. Really compelled.
Yeah. Is there anything in this city that can help me with the silence?
You get a definite yes in the form of a rune symbol in front of you that forms, and you see a divine glow around it before it fades.
Can I... Because was those runes in Elven, Sylvan, Celestial, Giant, Infernal, or Draconic?
It was in Celestial.
In Celestial? Alright, what did it mean?
It just says divine.
Divine. I'm gonna ask one more question. Where is it? Where can I find this?
You get a confirmation, the divine symbol again. This time it flips to Elvish, then to Celestial.
Okay, what do they say? The Elvish say?
It just says divine in both Elvish and Celestial.
Alright, I'm gonna...
Because it's a yes or no kind of situation.
Yeah, wait or woe kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna come out of that, and I'm gonna look at Harris and be like, what's in this city that is, you know of, that could possibly have both a divine and elvish connection to it?
He thinks for a moment. Probably the advisor.
Is he an elf? A sorcerer
Yep.
elf? Okay, cool. Cool. We already met him, and I think he's on our side. So, well, at least he's gonna be something. Okay, excellent. Well, that's... Thanks, Harris. Get the fuck out. And I
This
say...
is my shop.
I mean the city, dear.
Oh.
Fuck out of here.
I mean the city. Not your shop. Like, I understand you, like, this is your shop. I'm very aware. If anything happens to me, you can have my house.
I don't know where your house is, but thanks.
It's on... I'm gonna, like, pull out a map and, like, show it to him. There's a lot of chickens there.
I'll set loose all the chickens. Got it.
Yeah, it's more than my house. It's my business, is what I'm telling you.
I'm a map maker, but thank you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I'm going to... I did say everyone I was going to meet them here, so I'm essentially waiting for... I'm going to go outside and, like, wait for people. Yeah, thanks, Harris. I'm going to give him a gold piece.
He takes it as the tiny hut collapses as he leaves and puts it into his drawer of money.
Yeah.
But the rest of you, you're traveling and you have this elvish man with you. He's very quiet as he travels along your side and just keeps pace with you in a neat, orderly, almost militaristic-like fashion. His body doesn't really so much bob up and down, it's more of a glide. He's very graceful in his movements.
If we're to be working together, what is your name?
He glances to you. They call me Carrig.
Carrick. Oh, excellent. Well, I take it you know how to throw down then.
I do.
Fantastic. Would you like some mimosa, Carrick?
No.
Okay.
Or it's
I'll,
good. Or it's gonna
or-
stick out of his hand.
I'll pass the mimosa over to you. Well, let's head on up to see Daphne. See how she's getting on. Hey, Daphne!
As you're traveling, Carrie keeps glancing at Mehaman and keeps walking, but you do notice Mehaman. He keeps glancing at you.
Listen, Carrig, things don't need to be awkward between us.
Maybe he's just got the hots for you.
That's no.
I don't get the feeling that's what it is.
As beautiful as you are, Mehaman, it's more of your faith that's of a curiosity to me.
A curiosity? Well, that's not bad. What are you curious about?
Are you here on your goddess's request?
Well, no, not directly. My goddess is visited each night by almost everyone. Of course, it's difficult with elves, but she doesn't need to have me going around doing her bidding.
She's pretty cool. I did get to meet her once.
He nods. He almost looks disappointed as he just kind of keep walking. I see.
Do you
Maybe
think that your god wants you to help with this spot in your city?
he chuckles. I do not follow the god emperor.
Oh.
Oh,
Are you, do you worship any god, or?
I worship many gods.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Pauses as he turns towards you and pulls up his sleeve, and on it you see various scars and markings along his arms, and you see various religious symbols. And you look, Mahaman, and you see on this kind of center of his forearm, most focused, is a glowing rune of Rem. She's called me forward, maybe to help you then.
oh, I see.
Nice.
Well, I feel much better about this.
Yeah.
I'm
Jorah,
glad you do.
Yes, or.
are we sure he's, talks for Mary Palladino? Did we just get brought in by some random guy with the guards?
Oh, possibly. But, I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that, our employer seems to trust him and his ability to help us. So I'm gonna go along with that.
I'm gonna glance in his direction. Does he seem officious?
A roll insight. As he pulls down his sleeve to cover the various markings on his arms.
What were the other religious symbols, by the way?
Roll perception.
Okay, come on, Valdez. Whoop. Oh no, that's not great.
From what you could see, or he's very official. He has the God Emperor symbol on his cloak. He's very neat and orderly. He has robes that would elevate him to a certain station, that seems.
How do you manage to, have those and be in this city? I mean, there isn't only one God, the God Emperor. May he reign long.
That's right. Or you could, yep.
I'm a very clever liar.
Same. 13.
14. You see a sign of Pelor on there. You do see a sign of Malkatet, which you know to be an evil goddess. You do see a sign of the Raven Queen. Even a sign of Asmodeus on there.
Oh.
Seems he just serves multiple gods and isn't adhered to any one faction.
Isn't it wonderful to see lots of deities getting along together?
Maybe he's just on the payroll for a few people. Is that more what it's like, Carrig?
It's more of my divine purpose.
Is tied to many gods, including some interesting characters there on that arm of yours.
In the end, my powers are neither good nor evil.
Well, it's the way most power should be, really. Well, glad to have you along for the ride. Do you know... has anyone tried to fight this thing down there?
No, we had no motivation to take it on. It was fine, confined within its space.
Okay.
We were up to leave it alone.
But the silence is still affecting the area around it?
Yes.
Do you know what radius or diameter we are talking here?
No.
Okay, well. Because all but one of what I am capable of doing requires me to be able to speak. But I do have a creative way of joining the fight if I can't use my spells.
And if we can get close enough to the source, I do have Dispel Magic.
Okay. Does it require any vocal itself?
It does, but I can do it from 120 feet away.
Oh, well, there you go. Onward to Daphne.
Carrick follows you back to Harris's map shop, and you see the halfling scribbling away on a map. And as you come in, he looks up and he goes, "Welcome to Jaffield's map making emporium."
Wow, Harris, you're the best employer, right? Like employee. That's wow. Passionate about your work, clearly.
To be fair, Jorah, maps aren't.
I was not inside. I was waiting for y'all outside, but
Well, if he's greeting us, then clearly we are there.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll see us when we're there. You know, whatever it is that you're working in, I feel like you should be passionate though. Like most people might not find maps exciting, but if you work with maps, I feel like you should be excited about that work.
Well, what are maps compared to ice cream? I mean, be fair.
Ah, that's true. Yeah.
Harris pulls out a very thick book and drops it on the counter. I'm very passionate about maps.
Okay.
Goes back to the one he's working on.
You know, but if he's been affected by the Shadowfell, I'm not surprised by this display. Daphne, how's it going? Are you good to go? Are you happy? Are you content for us to try and do this?
Jim perks up and say, "She forgot my name!"
I did.
Oh,
I forgot his name.
Daphne.
I am, but he's getting cookies, so it's fine.
Oh, well. Hey, Jim, do you like ice cream?
No.
No, well, shit.
Do you like cookie-flavored ice cream?
No.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Maybe.
Once Jerry tries them, he'll like them. Isn't that right, James?
Jim walks up to you and kicks you in the shin.
They're also disrespectful. Hey, Jim.
Ow! Why would you do that, John?
I kill you! As he pounces on you,
Or gonna run around the shop, being chased by Jim.
So Jim, I take it you're quite excited at the prospect of going and killing this, really nasty, evil, dark thing, right? This should be right up your street.
He pauses and turns to you. It's dead if I kill it.
Right? Do you want to go and help dead it dead?
Yes.
Yeah, Yeah. Let's fucking do this. So are we gonna do it now, or are we gonna go and try and sneak in a little bit of strippers before the fight in case it is our last day? I'm happy with either.
Hey, Carrick, do you think they'd
Carrick
let us? Do you think they'd?
glances you.
Do you think they'd let us into the city after we're done?
Well, you're not leaving the city, are you?
Right, right. I knew that. I just wanted to see someone. Maybe before we left.
Well, you're not leaving the city to tackle this problem, so if they are here, then you can find them.
Go get some ass and titties before we have to die, friends.
Yes, Carrick, would you like to go to a strip club with us?
Or is gonna grab his hand. Let's go.
Oh, no. You drag poor Carrick along, Jim following in tow.
Do this, guys. Oh, hang on. Hey, Beltane, I know you're busy, but I have a quick question.
There's a pause. Yes?
Would you object to me walking into an establishment where people take their clothes off? I won't touch anything, I swear.
I am not opposed to the free-forming arts.
Fantastic. I will appreciate these arts for the both of us then.
That's what they
If you
call
want to
it.
look through my eyes at any point, just ask.
You do have to remember I am Fae, and being naked is our natural state of being.
I'm a bard, me too.
Then it's no problem or no objective.
Fantastic. Offer still stands though. If you're doing something really stuffy and you want a little respite and you want to look through my eyes, then just give me a shout, okay?
Of course.
There's a half orc, half turtle.
Goodbye, Dura. I'm quite busy.
Okay, okay, bye. God. All right.
I'm just gonna go freshen up. I'll be
Oh,
right back.
here, and I'm gonna give you the various. He's got like perfume, which is like after whatever. He'll give you some things to go and
Yeah,
beautify yourself with.
I'll just be right back. Actually, by a break for you.
Okay.
But as you're traveling to the old Razzle making our way there. Poor
Can the-
Carrick
can
in
the-
tow, Jim.
Can the
just
DM
following
take
behind.
inspiration from players?
I wish. Mohammed, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, good. 24.
Okay, you're fine. You continue on.
Didn't like that, but I guess I didn't notice.
Something is wrong with the force.
Something wrong with but you make your way to the old Razzle, and as you approach it, you are greeted with a neon, kind of bright purple painted outer building with an even brighter blue neon painted wooden door. And you see in death globe lights that are blinking slowly off and on the old Razzle Dazzle in bright yellows and reds. It's
Magnificent.
so tacky looking, but right edge of tacky.
You know, I've never been to a strip club before, but this is exactly what I read.
Uh-huh. This is I am speechless.
Do you think that stripping is a form of prayer for the God King's worshippers?
I mean, it is for my god, so I don't see why it wouldn't be for him.
I haven't necessarily seen it in the dogma of their pamphlets, but maybe that's not something that you would put in the pamphlets. Although maybe that is what they should put in the pamphlets. I feel like their numbers would swell if the people of Ashenfell realized you came here and what you're worshipping is ass and titties. Like, you know. Good for business. Wow. here somewhere.
Well,
Sweet little kitty cat.
Yeah, I'm
but-
walking inside eagerly.
All right. So you step into the old Razzle Dazzle, and as you step in, you get a club beat music, that low bass thrumming beat. And as you step in, you are greeted with the most elaborate velvet red and blue color scheme that you could ever imagine, trimmed with gold talent, like little what are they called? Fringe things, and and you see in the center of this very busy strip club is a center stage with a pole and a catwalk with a backstage already lit up and performers already there. And you do see various performers, but in the middle on the strip pole, you do see Ravi, the orc turtle, half orc turtle person working.
Torkel?
He's working.
Torkel?
Is he stripping right now?
He is.
Okay, I have
Ravi
so many questions. First of all,
Does he have a shell? Is
yes,
it soft?
does he have a shell? And can he strip his shell off? And is his penis? Does he have a cloaca, or is it more orky?
Is it that kind of strip club? I assume the cloaca has to be covered by a pasty.
And that's the thing. Like,
Get
I'm
that
pretty
merkin
sure.
on the go.
Like, no, this is. I need to know this for science on how this works. Okay, because here's the thing: if there's a package or a cloaca, even if there's a pasty, we will know.
So, let me describe Ravi, the half-orc, half-turtle
Naked.
person. He is currently what looks to be in a nice, just his pants. His top is off, but he does have a shell that's attached to his body. That much of the turtle side of him is very relevant. He is orcish in the face, has the tusk, and has the orcish features. Very handsome looking. Very ripped built body, and he kind of rips away his pants, and he's very much got a package down there. He's wearing the sparkle pink glitter booty shorts that just say
And
if I get banned by
Going
Twitch,
around the
I'm very
shell.
sorry.
Around the shell.
Hey,
the show's high enough.
Nightbot says that the channel is mature rated and during roleplay can explore
Okay,
violent, dark,
it
and
just
sexual
says,
themes.
Daddy's little orc.
Jorah is bent over enjoying himself.
He has a beautiful green skin with a white and yellow kind of front on the front that has a beautiful tortoise pattern. It's not quite shell-like, but it's soft skin. The only turtle part seems to be the shell that's kind of on his back. And yeah, he's stripping and he's gathering a crowd and he's pulling them in. He's making a lot of money.
Now,
You do
because-
see backup dancers, a Shatterkai woman kind of in the back with what looks to be a Yamti woman, and off to the right, a Shatterkar guard with a what looks to be a nervous looking woman kind of standing beside them, and what looks to be what you've not seen too often, a Warforged.
A stripping warforged?
Is this...
He's not stripping, he's just sitting there playing music.
Okay, he's the DJ?
Yeah.
Is there... Now, obviously, there's no paper money here, so do we tip with coins? I take it there's something for us to collect these coins in rather than throwing actual metal coins at people.
As you look, there's little
Making it
boxes, like
rain.
alms boxes, where you can like put your coins in.
Okay, I'll go and give some alms.
And on it just says, "Pray to thy God, for they are a stripping."
Nice. I'll give him 5 gold. Give him a thumbs up in case he recognizes us, and then go and get a drink.
Alright, yeah, it's one of those places you have to buy a drink,
Yeah.
but you
Just
just drink.
top it up with my alchemy chuck.
Yes.
I'll buy
Um,
drinks. I'm a patron of the arts.
yes. You
I
do
definitely need
get
a
a drink. It's whatever you want. It's basically fruity drinks.
Oh yeah, massive. Oh
Nice
guys,
ones.
guys, pictures. Is there a deal on pictures? Can you get
Yeah, like
I will get one free? No.
5 gold per picture.
Okay.
Something
That sounds
Picture.
ridiculous
sangria.
like that.
Sangria, yeah. Oh, get one of our 5 a day. Fantastic.
I'll drop one of my earrings into the alms box.
Yeah. Ravi gives you a wink, and as he turns on the pole, very strong, buff man, and the backup dancers are doing their bits. It's a lively group, and a lot of people seem to be enjoying what is before them.
Or is gonna go over to the bar, get one drink, down it, get another. I'm a little nervous, Dora.
I know you are, dear. Don't worry. Come sit. Come sit. We just watch and we enjoy right now. And then build yourself up to the conversation. Remember, compliments are always good.
Yeah, but he's working. I'll just sit and watch.
He is working it out something rotten, right? Bravo. Or that's all I'm gonna say.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Or is gonna sit beside Jorah. Are we near the back?
You can be. There's places near the stage.
We can go like in the middle so that you're not too close. You don't want to appear too keen,
Yeah, and I heard it's good to be seen first. So I'll just.
Yeah, let's just casually drink our sangria. Would you like some sangria or?
Yeah, I'll grab the sangria and just hold it up, flexing,
Yeah.
and then take a sip from the pitcher. Oh, okay.
No,
I'll
it's
pour it
fine.
out.
I got a pitcher for everyone. We're all drinking pitchers right
Okay.
now.
Oh yeah, Daphne is drinking.
Mhm.
She's convinced that they're not going to survive this, so she's not quite. She's also never been in a strip club before, and is a very sheltered person, like way more sheltered than you should give her credit for. So this is the most naked that she has ever seen in her entire life. Like she's had one girlfriend, so there is a lot more going on than she has ever seen in her life. So there might even be some eye averting if there is anything in her face.
Sure. If you're continuously drinking, roll con saves to see if you get drunk or not.
Do I have advantage because I'm a high functioning alcoholic?
That's my secret, Cap. I'm always drunk.
I'm always drunk.
No, because you are drinking deliberately to.
It is an entire pitcher of sangria.
Yeah, it's different from your type of drinking.
Yeah. 17's not bad. I'm happy to get drunk. This could be our last night. So.
Hey, I would like to point out that, look at those nat 20s that I've been rolling today.
I know.
Yeah.
What?
As long
On all
as
the
you didn't
important
roll
things.
below 15, you're fine.
Yeah.
'Cause
I want to
that's where you're
dance.
starting.
Who wants to dance? Carrig, let's dance.
Carriages is that allowed here?
Well,
Well,
the
we
music's
don't.
very loud.
As long as we're not taking our clothes off, I feel like we can dance. I'll join
If we
you in
won't get on the
dancing.
stage.
Yeah, I'll join.
Alright.
Come on, Carrick.
Dances with you, Freddy, and Jorah.
Yeah.
Let's roll a dex check.
A dex check.
Come on.
Oh, you're rolling a dex check for him? Yeah. Can I roll my performance?
Yeah. I would say you can.
Man's dancing is from his temple dancing, so it's a lot of like.
He's Stevie Nicks.
It's not exactly appropriate for the setting.
Stevie Nicks. Yeah, got it.
Carrick's between all of you, you're pretty good at it. Carrick's pretty decent at dancing, it seems.
Good.
He's lost his hat somewhere along the line. You find it on a different table.
I'll put the hat on.
I'm gonna
But
I'm gonna go up to nearer to the stage, wink at Ravi, and ask the Shatter Kai, the big one with the axe, if they'd like to dance.
you see her turn towards you, and she just stares at you for a moment and says, "No, I'm working."
I see. I see. Well,
Or
it was
can
nice.
dance.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna wink at Ravi again and go join them.
You go join the other one, and you have a good time more. Ravi winks back at you at one point, and very good. He's bends over, twirls, and dances around. He pulls himself up on the pole and just spins a few times before he kind of just fireman style splits down the side and finishes the song in flourish. And everybody claps, and you see a lot of the alms boxes are very full. Seems Ravi is a choice for performance.
He makes a living.
Money is collected, and Ravi bows to all of you before he goes backstage. Another stripper dance starts up again.
I'm gonna go over to the Shatter Kai that turned me down, and I'm gonna say, is it okay if I get to see Ravi backstage? I'll knock it, and if he says no, I'll turn back.
She eyes you. Roll persuasion.
Persuasion. He is for persuasion. 20.
20. Okay. You're dancing, Mahaman, and you trip up, and Carrick has to catch you at one point, and you both kind of stumble backwards into a large Goliath woman, and she just eyes both of you as she kind of rights the two smaller men upwards, and she just runs at both of you.
Sorry, madam.
If there's another stripper on, I'm gonna go and take a seat and drink my pitcher of sangria. I might order another one and then watch the performance approvingly.
Jorah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make eyes at Daphne and then the Goliath woman.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, or you are learning very well. Hey, Daphne.
What?
Well, I mean, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real stumbling block.
Do you approve?
Of the woman?
Yeah, she looks really climbable.
I'm not in a climbing mood.
Oh, all right, Hen. It's fine. You come drink and watch with me then.
That's the plan. I'm here to
Yeah. Okay, I pass you another sangria and
thank
just.
you so much.
Yeah, roll con save as you drink, and or eventually the Shatterkai woman kind of
Nope,
beckons
I'm
you
drunk.
over and leads you backstage, as Carrick and Freddie, Mohammed, are dancing still.
I'd like to imagine that in the hallway backstage, I pass by the Shatter Kai dancer and wave. You were good.
She smiles. She doesn't smile, but nods. I know.
That's so her. Oh my god. And I'll try and find Ravi's room.
You're led to Ravi's room. The
okay.
guard isn't letting you out of her sight.
Okay.
You can look, but you can't touch, sort of vibe.
Mhm.
But you're led to Ravi's room, and she knocks and just calls in before Ravi opens the door. He's wearing a robe now, and he just smiles, and he's covered in glitter.
Glitter. I mean, Ravi, you're shimmering.
He smiles. Oh, you gave more.
Of course. I mean, it might be my last night here ever, but you know, I chose to spend it with you.
Oh, thank you. I have a few more sets I have to do. I'm gonna be really late tonight. But if you're around tomorrow, We could have dinner.
I'd like that.
Me too.
We might be dead tomorrow.
That's what I call impetus to survive.
Yeah, right. You've got to have that thing you're aiming for.
Okay. I mean, I'll stay for your sets. You were really good.
I don't go on for another hour, but you should probably go get sleep because it'll be late and stuff like that.
Okay. Bye, sweetie. Mwah.
He smiles and leans forward and kisses your cheek. See you tomorrow.
See ya. See you tomorrow for dinner. Yeah, dinner. Or is just gonna smile to himself like an idiot. He's
Waves as
gonna wave goodbye.
Shadowcar leaves by.
He's walking out back to the club. He's gonna turn to the Shatterkai, the big one with the axe. He's gonna say, "Did you see that? Oh my God, he gave me a kiss.
Yep.
He gave me a. Why can't you be excited for me just a little? I'm gonna find my friends."
Hey.
I'm excited, can't you tell?
Yes, I can tell. God, this city is weird.
Is Daphne rolled a 10.
You're drunk. You're drunk, Daphne.
We've all fucking established what Daphne does when she's drunk. It's drunk sending to her ex-girlfriend time.
Are you there with me when you're doing it?
Oh yes. You're gonna hear the sending. You weren't there, and I don't know if you'll be able to hear it over the music, but she's definitely drunk sending to Jody, her ex-Azamar girlfriend. Hey Jody. It's Daphne. So I might die tomorrow. Don't let the Archfey take all of my chickens, please. I have to read these.
I feel like
There's a pause before you get it's back from Jody. Where are you and how fucking drunk are you?
Okay, here's my second sending spell.
George just leans back in his seat watching this.
Lorness, right? That's where I'm at, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lorness
Jorah says yes.
Strip Club. Nobody here is as cute as you.
Oh.
Battling something called the Silence. Legit, I probably will die. I still love you.
Oh.
Jody answers, and it's a very long sigh before she says, "Do you need me to come get your ass?"
I think she's a barbarian, by the way. I have to check with Brooke, but I'm pretty sure Jody's a barbarian. I mean, if you can get here in a day, yes, fucking please, save me. By the power of Scour, please save me.
She answered back, "Who's Stour and what club are you in?"
I still have a couple of words left because I didn't use them. What's the name of the club?
The old Razzle Dazzle.
Dazzle.
And the old Razzle Dazzle.
She doesn't answer after that.
Okay.
Daphne.
Oh my god, is she here? Like,
Daphne, I'm not sure what's going on there or who you're messaging, but I admire that.
I'll send
I
you a
can respect
picture.
that. I mean, I agree that we might perish tomorrow. And the last thing we've only had a few dates, but partner was, I need to go, I'm busy. Cheers. And he drinks more
Yep.
So, you know, I would appreciate that level of commitment and emotion. Are they a current partner?
She's my ex. We broke up because she was an adventuring type and I wasn't.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, she has this thing where, like, she's from this village that moves all the time. It's run by a dragon, and she's essentially, this village is the dragon's horde. And she is essentially a member of said horde. The people are the horde. And, the thing is that she's like, oh, come with me. And I'm like, I can't leave my daddy.
Yeah.
Or my chickens. And, like, I should,
you're
in hindsight, I would love to be a part of a dragon horde right now.
Yeah.
It's way better than what all of this is going on. I just don't, we might die tomorrow, and I'm not ready for that.
We might. I think I might message my parents.
Yeah.
We're not gonna die tomorrow.
Not talking to you, or.
I have plans. We can't.
I wish it worked that way. But I could do with feeling some of the love tonight, so I might message my mama.
I've never even met my mom.
No?
No.
At least you had your daddy.
I did. He was a good daddy. Taught me how to raise the dead and everything.
Wow. That's quite the family business there.
As you're having this talk, roll me another wisdom save, Mohammed. This time with disadvantage as Carrie comes in contact with you. Okay. So the night continues, and you have your drinks, your food.
I'll have messaged my parents just to let them know that there's something potentially dangerous tomorrow, and if I'm not alive tomorrow, that I love them both very dearly.
Okay. You get a message back from your mother, and she's like, why don't you just come home? That adventuring stuff is crazy. We survived a city.
I know.
Your father broke his leg, and you get a message back to your father. It's fine. I didn't quite break my leg. I just fractured it. A heavy shell fell on it, and your mother interjects, it fell on his leg.
He has a very warm, fond smile on his face as they're talking. Maybe I will, come home after this.
We could use your help around the temple. I mean, your father's of no use right now. Your mother just a bit.
Sure. Sure. Well, I'll maybe see you guys soon then, yeah?
Okay, but let us know so we can do something.
Yeah. I love you both.
We know. We love you too, Jora.
Good.
You hear your father, are you still dating that strange little elfish man that you tried to have sex with in front of me, in front of the library?
I did not try to have sex with him in front of you. first of all. Second of all, I'm pretty sure he's taller than you. Third of all, I think so. I mean, we've only had, what, the 3 dates? He's very busy, so I don't know. Maybe. I think so.
I'll talk to him as your father goes away.
Okay, thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Nah, it's all right. I've heard an earful from my father before. He's more than welcome to.
So, or you're sitting down next to Jim, who has an rainbow of drinks in front of him. But damn kobold keeps passing his save, so he's not drunk.
Fucking paladins!
Jim, you are an inspiration. I've been writing a song about you. I hope you know.
Good.
It's a very epic tale.
I'm the best.
Keller will be very proud of you.
Yep. He continues to drink.
I am very proud of you, Jim. I'm very proud of us all.
He grins and he has a rainbow-colored tongue at this point.
Your vomit is gonna be excellent after that.
He gives you a look. I don't vomit.
Oh, well, sometimes after a night of heavy drinking, you know, it's important to have a bit of a tactical chunder and just get it out of the way before you go to sleep at night.
He thinks, then nods.
Yeah, sage wisdom.
Bards are so smart.
Wise. I'm not sure I'm smart. Anyway, did you have a good encounter back there? Did you speak with your friend?
Yes.
You look happy. What happened?
Well, we have a date.
Excellent.
It's dinner,
Okay.
and I think they might propose.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, it really is.
What gave you that impression, might I ask?
I just got the feeling, you know, my chest felt really light, and you know, I'm so happy.
Or I give him the biggest hug. I'm just like, I'm so happy for you, friend.
I want all the petals that are wedding. To
I
be...
can do that.
Oh, you can? All
Yeah.
the colors of Jim's drinks?
Yes. Yeah. Of course. I'm a spring ladder, of course I can. Also, if you're having lunch tomorrow for like a dinner date, do you want to take him by my stall and we can hook you up with like a really nice ice cream treat?
Yes, please. That
Okay.
would mean the world to me.
Oh.
Or is gonna pick up Jorah and swing him around and hug.
I let it happen. I'm very happy for him. I'm really pleased for you. That's sweet.
I had a drink or two, and it feels really good.
Yes, it does.
Really good.
That feeling you're experiencing plus some drinks is just
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. I
gave
miss
him
feeling that
whiskey.
way. Oh, yeah, okay. Whiskey's okay. The sangria is good because you're getting some vitamins with it.
He
Vitamins
doesn't
with
get it. Jim pulls your sangria towards him.
You can have. That's okay. You can have. Yeah, that's fine. But you know, the fruit like vitamin C is something that your body really craves after you've drank a lot. So.
I say vitamin, you say vitamin. We'll make it work.
It's an oliberry thing. Yeah.
But as you're gushing between the two, each other,
Mm-hmm.
Mehaman, roll a wisdom saving throw at
You got it.
disadvantage.
Keep thwarting this man. I believe in you.
You know he's a cleric, right?
But
Yeah,
even
but
clerics
this
can
time-
save the throws. Alright. As Carrick kind of touches your hand to pat you, he's well and truly drunk. Carrick has not been saving. unlike the paladin. Um, as his hand kind of touches yours, Mohammed, there is a blinding light between the two of you as you feel a vision kind of press into your mind, Mohammed, and you see the silence before you. This skeletal, tall creature with an angled face, broken boned eyes, features, and dark pupils that just seem to bleed smoke around its features. And behind it, you see another kind of withered looking creature. And it's hard to tell what it is, but it has a wide, long mouth, long arms with sharp nails that line across its fingers, spiked bones maybe across its head. It is gaunt. It's almost skeleton, except for the mouth and hands are webbed, and it seems to stare right through you as it lumbers towards you.
Hi, catch me up, please.
I'm having a vision.
Okay.
I'm having a vision.
Okay. Okay.
This thing stumbles toward you, and behind it you see a wall of black smoke, and out steps somebody before your vision crashes around you and shatters.
Well, did you do that?
Eric pulls back and just looks equally alarmed as he holds his hand, and he pulls up his sleeve, and you see the glowing mark fades and becomes a scar, just like the other marks on his arm, and he frowns, rubbing it. I think so.
Does that happen to you often?
Whenever I'm marked by a god, it doesn't always happen like that.
Was it, which god gave you that one?
Ren. She
Makes sense.
compelled my services.
And did you say the mark was gone now?
The mark is still there, it's just a scar, it's no longer glowing. It's
I
a
see.
similar scar to the other markings of other gods on his arm. It seems whatever the task he was given is done, it just becomes a scar upon his body.
Right. Did you see all that?
I saw bits and parts, but it wasn't my vision.
Well, hey everyone, who's sober?
I'm sober.
Because I am.
I am very sober. I've only had 2 pictures of sangria. I feel great.
I've been drinking, but as we've established, still incredibly high functioning. What do you need?
It's very difficult to get you drunk.
The
So,
joys of spring absorbs it all. What can I say?
I'm going to take Jorah aside in sort of like a little huddle that might be mistaken for just drunken gossiping. And I'm going to relay to him the vision. And I'm going to say it just to make sure that GM I interpreted all of that correctly. So I saw the silence, this thing, and
You're not there.
there was
Oh, okay.
there was some you're too drunk. There's some kind of creature behind it, something with long teeth and a gaping maw and a skeletal body, but webbed hands and terrible. And then something erupting in black smoke. This is, well, it's a very important warning, but I don't know what to make of it, and it's all going to be much more complicated than we think.
Sounds like you've perhaps seen what is behind the silence, what's creating it or brought it here. GM, do I have any awareness or any reading of a description of that type of creature with the teeth and the hands?
Roll a nature check.
Nature. Not bad. What's my nature? 4. 17.
You've heard of descriptions of it, but you don't know its name.
Okay. I've heard of something like that before. I'm not sure what it's called, but it does seem the fight could be more complicated than we expect. Or at least
You've heard of something like it, like is it
I
a
would say-
Shadowfell thing?
If you two have spent any time in Mallow's Teeth in the Underdarks, you could roll with advantage.
I mean, I have traveled all over.
Yes, but have you specifically been in the Underdarks? within
Not
Teeth?
not the Underdark, no.
Then it's a 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've heard of the description rings a bell, not necessarily what it is. I'm afraid. So it might be something that we have to tangle with just now. It could just be a forewarning of what led to this.
Well, it was certainly shown to me for a purpose.
Oh yeah.
When the others sober up, I'd like to tell them too. Although it might make Daphne really cut rope at this point, but well, she deserves to know.
Yeah, she's within her rights if she needs to leave. But I am here on a task, on a mission. So I'm gonna
Yes, I'm
keep-
certainly not leaving now.
No.
What's that about sobering up, guys? I want to be this way forever.
You know, welcome to my world. I wouldn't recommend it for you, or you're. Anyway, I know. You'll regret it when you're okay. Never mind. That's tomorrow you's problem. But you're also in love, and that makes me very happy. It's a good feeling. I know. I sing about. See that feeling that you're feeling? I sing a lot of songs that are about that feeling.
I understand why.
Yeah.
Do you want to sing?
I'm not really in the mood tonight, which is rare for me.
No.
Yeah.
Is Jorah feeling sad?
Yes.
I'll dance with you, Jorah. Come on. Let's dance. Do you want to twirl?
Okay, you can twirl me around if you want.
As you twirl them around. Dancing. There's a audible bang from the front of the strip club as you see a tall tiefling-like woman, blonde hair, very serious face, broad shoulders, a cloak over her body, kind of walk in knee-high boots. She looks around and spots Daphne before making a beeline towards her.
My wife! No, not my wife, but still.
Oh, hey! Everyone's getting their true love wish tonight. Aren't you guys lucky?
I'm not surprised.
Or is gonna keep dancing and do a lift to Jorah so he can see above the crowd. Can you see?
You have guards come over and say, "Put him down."
Oh, sorry. It was part of the dancing.
But
I mean,
Jody's there, and she's staring down at you, Daphne.
Hey, Jody, you came. You left the dragon horde to come see me.
We're outside of the city.
Is it moving anytime soon?
Yeah,
When?
in an hour.
In an hour.
Jody looks to the rest of you.
Hey.
Hi, this is my ex-girlfriend Jody. She is in a traveling horde. Um, y'all are all fucking weird. Do y'all want to be part of a traveling horde?
Yeah. Can't say that I have experienced that. Nice to meet you, Jody.
Nice to meet you. Look, I can't come and get you every time you're drunk. Look, I've got a life. You didn't want to be with me, Daphne. What is this?
No, she wants to be with you.
I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna grab her beautiful, massive biceps, and I'm gonna look up at her, and I just wanted to say goodbye to you because I'm gonna die tomorrow.
Jody looks through the rest of you. What the fuck is she on about?
No, I mean, she's quite right. We, have a fight tomorrow that could be pretty,
Maybe you can
serious.
talk to the silence. Maybe he's just listening very hard.
I've already said my goodbyes to my parents. I don't think they believe me. They would just want me to go home. But,
And I don't have anyone important in my life to say goodbye to because they're already dead. So the other person that's important, that could have been important, she is standing right here in front of me.
Yeah, you broke up with me, Daphne.
No, you left with your dragon horde.
I offered you a spot.
You could have also stayed with me.
Yeah, I made it pretty clear at the start of the relationship that I was pretty committed to this tribe.
I know.
For the next hour, why don't you put aside your fights and just spend some time together, maybe?
I have to pack up camp. I can't stay.
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna pat her biceps again. Like, more like up here. So, like, her. Not, if she was a dude, like her chest. So I'm just touching her titties right now. Very. Thank you for worrying about me. I just want to tell you goodbye. Because, and I'm going to look over at Jorah and point, that's my ride or die bitch, and we're going!
yeah! Disaster lesbian and twink to the rescue!
Yes!
You see Jody just kind of pinch the bridge of her nose and give a heavy sigh. Do you need my help?
I'm going to dig inside. Wait, you want to come fight?
No, I said, do you need my help? I'm not fighting beside you. I have my own problems.
I understand. I'm going to dig in my satchel. And I'll hand her a little rolled up scroll.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, if I do die, this is the deed to my house.
The same house you made Harris.
But I didn't give him the deed.
You're gonna have a very confused tiefling and a very angry halfling at your house.
And then, but that's if I die. If I don't die, just like go drop the deed off. I'll tell you if I die or not. Just drop the deed off in the secret place. The secret place is my daddy's grave. Just dig him up and just put it in there. Thank you so much, Sarah. So I'm just getting all of my affairs in order is essentially what this is about. First of all, I need you to turn and look at that Torkel. He does not have a cloaca, and I'm just wondering how something like that was made.
She squints at you and looks to the stage. Ravi's not there.
Okay. I was wondering if she would inspire me so I could convince this man for his fluids, but I'm not.
Not happening.
No, it's not happening. But thanks for coming. I really do appreciate it. I didn't realize you were so close. I would have gone there to visit
Mhm.
y'all, but that's the thing with the moving.
Right. Look, I just came to see if you were alright.
I'm not, but thank you.
You know, Jody, this is your opportunity to say a proper goodbye, I feel, so. Worth taking while you can. You don't want to regret that later.
Look, Daphne broke up with me. We said our goodbyes then.
It was a mutual disagreement. Can we just at least come to that conclusion? Like,
Well, perhaps this is Daphne's opportunity to say goodbye.
yeah, goodbye. Here's the deed to my house, and I love you. I wish I would have followed.
I mean, you could still follow Daphne.
We've already established I'm saving the world. Or die trying.
We never established that.
Ride or die bitches.
I link my arms with Jorah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going save the world.
Maybe after we save the world, we can come join your horde? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. One
Let's-
moment. She steps outside of the club and a few moments pass before she comes back and sits down at the table. Alright. So you don't fucking die tomorrow. Why do you have a fucking kobold at this table?
I'm just gonna lift him up under the arms and say, Jeff!
He punches you.
Ow, Jeff, why are you hitting me?
It's because his name is Jim.
Whatever you say, James.
Look, we all might perish tomorrow, including the brave Jim. Paladin
Jesse!
Taylor.
Jesse, his name is Jesse!
He deserves your respect, or
You take 1 point of damage from Jim or as he punches you.
I'm paying this man in cookies, Jody. Because paladins are something that can help us.
yeah.
Okay.
Why? There's kobolds in the village, last I checked. Do you want to take this one too?
No.
Okay.
What's up with the elf?
That guy? Oh, he's got some divine shit going on. My god said that he's the key to helping with all of this shit.
The bird?
That guy, he's a child.
Genasi?
He's ride or die bitch number 2.
Okay.
This is my uncle's boyfriend, as I point to Jorah.
Does that make him your daddy?
No, makes him my uncle. Thank you very
Okay.
much. Or as we've established, ride or die.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Do you have a place to stay in the city?
no, I don't think we do. Do we have a place
Oh,
to
we
stay?
hadn't thought that far ahead.
Nope.
Oh, brilliant. I'm so glad I'm joining all of you.
Normally we're...
she's a hoot, isn't she? Doesn't she have this wonderful personality?
Yeah.
I'm
I
saying
mean,
this
you don't-
incredibly genuinely, by the way.
You don't have. I mean, if you know what? I'm sure there's many places we could just try and grab a room, and if not, well, we've camped out in the middle of nowhere before. I'm sure we'll find a corner to.
I
sleep
can
in.
make tiny huts.
Yeah.
And you can make tiny huts. Yeah, tiny huts. My, no, I can't actually make tiny huts. I'm not my wizard.
It's me.
Yeah, I'm not my wizard. It's
I'm the-
Daphne's
I'm- I-
drunk. Leave her alone.
I'm definitely. Oh, you know what? It's fine. I'll let her believe that.
Jody looks over to you, Mohammed. Hey,
Hello.
what can you do?
Oh, well, I'm very good at having visions.
Mhm.
I can often relieve aches and pains and wounds. And I'm
Okay.
quite good at dancing.
Yeah, the best incense though. He's got the good-ish.
Oh, we got high as balls the other day. We hot boxed that tiny hut.
We sure did.
Purely
Also,
for spiritual reasons, of course.
Absolutely. It was an
Okay.
experience.
Vision quest.
Some peyote!
also, he's a very good person.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Oh, you're probably the best of us, friend.
So a dancing Healy person, a paladin, dragon, and what do you do, Birdman?
Oh, I have lances, and I fly. I point to the wings.
He's a very good
Cool.
fighter.
Aerial attacks are useful.
Yeah. And I'm a bard, which I think says the long and short of everything you need to know about me.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
And
What do
me, a little witch.
Yep.
What do you do?
I fight and punch things.
Don't let her
Oh.
fool you. She's also really good at dancing.
I don't believe it until I see it. Crosses arms.
She looks to you. You want me to punch you?
Sure. Do I want her to punch me?
I feel like punches are not great right now, because you might not feel it just now because you're drunk, and then you're really gonna feel it tomorrow.
Besides, she's way better at fisting.
I high-five you. Also, while we're being open and honest about what we can do, it's not something I'm usually open with people about, so I'm gonna whisper really quietly. Technically, I'm also part warlock.
Oh, yeah, that was kind of obvious. How else were you
Yeah,
talking
well,
to Beltane like that?
I know, and like the Eldritch Blast kind of gives it away.
Yeah,
I
just a
guess.
little bit. Like, you're, like, literally the only people that can use Eldritch Blast are people who have made some kind of pact
Yeah,
with...
and my Eldritch Blast has
Mhm.
flowers when I...
Mm-hmm.
Eric raises their hand. I can do it without a pack. Lowers his hands.
Yeah, but you're... I mean, what are you?
An elf.
Ah, okay, mate.
That bitch is divine!
I'm gonna eye Jody and say, "You get one free one." I'm gonna take the dodge action, but
Is
I am
this-
inebriated.
Is this gonna be like that one time you challenged a god to an arm wrestle, or...
No, I just want to see how hard she can hit.
Okay.
Well,
Whatever. Since it's a
Not-
flat roll,
No, not on the face, please. I have a date
she
tomorrow.
nat 20'd.
That's my girl!
So she just doesn't hold back and hits you for 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Bare fist.
Okay.
I mean, or when you ask people to punch you, you're gonna get punched. Like, it's, you know, you... Mm-hmm.
She'll be an asset in the fight.
Are you gonna come
Our
fight with
people are
us, or-
leaving.
Yeah, she's going. They're skedaddling. Like, do you fly with the dragon?
Would you like
She
me to
shrugs.
talk about this dragon village, Jen?
Next time as we're
Yeah.
coming up on time.
Yeah.
But Jorah Mahaman, you wanted to speak?
Oh, well, I mean, did we establish if she... All right. Are they going to have a talk for the next hour?
we can have a talk. Oh, there. Yeah. Are you guys having a moment? You and Jody? Do you need some time?
Do you want to be alone with me one last time, Jody?
No, you're drunk. I don't do that.
Exactly. See?
Wow.
I'm gonna whisper to Mehemen. Do you think there's anything we can do to sober her up right quick?
Oh,
I'm just leaning
can-
against these very strong
I
muscles
can
right
do that
now.
to people, can't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can sober them up.
Yeah.
Yes. That's a restoration, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lesser restoration.
Lesser restoration, yes. I will go ahead and do that to Daphne. You know, if you've only got an hour left with her, she really deserves to have you in your right mind.
Oh no, I'm staying. I'm helping you fight tomorrow.
Sober her up anyway. They deserve a good night together.
Yes,
I'm not sleeping with my ex. I'm sorry.
I mean, you can sleep.
That's a line.
Sorry, Daphne.
But
Well,
Daphne, you should be aware of exactly what she's offering. I mean, it's quite a thing for her to leave her people to help us.
I am quite aware, drunk or sober, what that means. But, and I kind of like start patting at Jody's body like I'm looking for something. Never mind.
It's in the front pocket.
And I pull out a coin. She could get back. And I put it back. She's good. Thank you, Jody. That's very nice of you. And Jen, I do actually have a stat block hidden for that character somewhere, so I could just send it to you at some point.
Yeah, whenever you're ready, you
Yeah.
can give it to me.
I'll give it to you tonight. At some point.
Alright.
Yeah.
Since you've collected 3 NPCs to help fight along this.
Listen, we fucking needed it. Like,
I mean, it was just going to be 1, but now that you've increased your party,
we are gonna.
Oh, now it's going to be a lot more hazardous.
Yeah. We're gonna need it. So
scaling, it works.
Yeah. Jorah.
Yeah.
I couldn't help you overhearing some of your, well, some of how you feel about love. And,
Yeah.
well, I feel like I fall in love a little bit with everyone that I meet.
That's lovely.
But not everyone is like that. Some people need to be adored all the time. My mother was like that.
Yeah.
And I feel like you need to be adored all the time. And it might not be what Beltane is able to give you. It feels like you're waiting for it feels like you're waiting at a well for the bucket to come up full, and it never does.
Yeah, you might be right. I mean, it's been very new for me the past few months. My kind, especially those with the leaning to spring, are usually fall into big time love very quickly and fall out of it just quickly, and it's just about, joy and pleasure and all that. But this was the first time that I felt an interest or inclination towards just being together with one person.
I mean, the world's ending. He might be a little busier than usual.
That's true, of course. But if we survive this, I want you to have what you need.
Thank you, Mehama. That means a lot.
I hope that wasn't crossing any lines.
It wasn't crossing any lines. I appreciate your thoughts on the matter.
If it doesn't work out with Beltane, you always have Hubert. And Jeff.
Yep. Yes, you're right. I don't know. Honestly, I don't. It's like I say, I don't know. Is the answer to most of that conversation.
You're so young, and I don't want to see you slowly starve.
Sure. Yeah. Definitely very thirsty. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, maybe you're right. We'll see.
Not that I've ever crossed Beltane. He could kill me
Oh
instantly.
yeah, he could kill all of us pretty
You know.
quickly. Yeah, I feel like I know what I was getting into when I got into this. Well, no, I didn't actually. I very literally stumbled into it drunk and agreed to something that I didn't realize I was agreeing to. That's the warlock part, not the relationship. I will add. But we're only really on date number 3. We've not even had a 4th date yet, so I don't want to.
But you fucked.
Yeah, sure did. We'll see. If I survive tomorrow, I will make a plan to maybe have a discussion with him.
Well,
I appreciate you having that concern, and it was insightful of you to see.
well, I don't like to see my friends suffer. You know.
No, well, that's kind of you.
You know, I love you guys. I love all you guys. Even you, Jody. Even you, Carrick. But definitely not you. And I'll look to Jim. Jim.
Aw, Jim's cute. Leave him alone.
Oh, you're muted, Jen.
Jim smiles and gives you a middle finger or.
I'll give it right back.
He just pats your arm and pushes a blue-looking drink towards you.
For me?
Drink it.
Jim's loyalty is transactional, and I respect that.
Yeah. You know what you're getting with Jim.
Mm-hmm.
To us, friends, the lovely beings that we all are, and hopefully will be tomorrow this time.
Oh, yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Or is gonna...
Ride or die, bitches!
To say that the house club music comes back on and Riley steps back onto the stage. As he pulls off his shirt, you see across his chest it says Daddy's little turtle on the front of his chest. As he rips off his pants and turns around, you see Daddy's little orc on his butt. And he goes into his stripping routine.
That's my boy!
That's where we'll end it. As Ravi strips.
Oh man. Oots. Okay. Hi everyone. Thank you for coming and showing up. That was a spectacular session. A nice little gathering before we go to our doom for the finale of season 2 in 2 weeks from now. So make sure you tune in for that. Not to saying that we're not continuing this campaign, but depending on the finale, it's how we're going to continue this campaign in season 3. So yeah, make sure you tune in for all of that goodness. As far as the rest of the channel, on Saturday you can see 2 of our faces again for some Dragon Age for In Darkness Unbroken, where that Emma DMs. And then Monday we're off, and hey, back on Wednesday I'm in the DM seat for some Dungeons & Dragons, and we will have as well Revenge of the Gith. So, that's what's happening on this channel in the next week. Everybody else, backwards to forwards, where can we find you on the internet? And we'll start with Martin.
Sorry, I had to unmute myself and I lost my mouse. I'm
Oh
clearly
no.
I'm clearly aging. I'm no longer 18. Well, hello friends. I am Martin, or Pink_Mun. You can find me on Saturday night streaming Curse of Strahd, and maybe on let's talk about that later on twitch.tv/Pink_Mun. I'll hand it off to Hamalu.
Yes.
It's me. Hi, it's Emma, or Homily on the internet. You can find me there. Every 2 weeks, I'm normally here. Obviously, in 2 weeks' time, it will be the finale for this one. And this Saturday, you can see me GMing on this channel for our Dragon Age game, where we have temporarily stopped the dating sim, and they're going to get into some story.
Oh.
Other than that, you can see me twice a week at the Hype Goblins channel. If you find her in chat and click on her name, you can follow that channel. Every like I said, it's Tuesday, Thursdays at the moment, and we have 2 one-shots coming up next week, which will be really fun. Woo!
Freddie.
Hello, I'm Freddie. You can find me on Twitter at His Majesty. And if you go there now, my pinned tweet is a link to the All Queer Importance of Being Earnest reading that happened probably more than a month ago now.
That was amazing.
But the recording is up now on YouTube for people to watch if they want to. It's really great. I'm based in New York, and it's a lot of out of work New York City actors, including a few who've been on Broadway and a few burlesque stars and a few professional voiceover artists. Like, it's an amazing cast, and I highly recommend. And I will pass that over to Jen.
Last but not least, our lovely dungeon master.
Hi guys, I'm Jen, and you can find me here every Thursday. Well, next Thursday, as we finish off this season. Next Wednesday, I'll be here as well, playing Orisa, the orc warlock, to the Undying. And every Tuesday and Thursday, I'm over at the Hype Goblins channel, where we're taking a break from the main storyline to do a series of beautiful one-shots DM'd by various pals we have around the internet and whom we love very much. And once a month, I'm over at the Indoor Adventures channel, where I play Beltane Hawthorne, the Mobster Fae, one of the very early renditions of Beltane Hawthorne, the Archfey you see in the world of Ashenfell. And I'm very excited, because he's a good boy.
Sounds like a plan. Alright, everyone, please sure to click all those follows. Don't forget to join in the Discord as well. And with that, we're going to go say hello to our friends over at Follow Black Cats, who they are playing some Dungeons & Dragons as well. So, everyone, wave bye!